everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline and I'm making videos every week on a whole variety of things, lifestyle, beauty, adventure, all sorts of fun stuff, and I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And today I have my yearly favorites. Usually this would be like my monthly favorites, but I decided to do my full year, round it up, picked out a bunch of stuff that I've loved this year. I have a bunch of beauty, I have some fashion, I have some lifestyle, and I have a couple travel, even though travel has been hard this year. But you know, I trying to find the good in the year. There was definitely a lot of things that I discovered and loved this year, or just continued to love this year, that I want to share with you guys. So yeah, it's a pretty decent sized list. So I'm just gonna hop right in. I'm gonna start with my beauty, then do my fashion, my lifestyle, and then I'm gonna save my travel for last. So in case you don't really care about the travel, you can leave after all that. But let's start with the beauty. So I have a bunch of skincare first, and then some makeup and stuff like that. So first of all, I'm gonna insert clips of everything I'm talking about as I talk about it, as well as leave links to everything I talk about down below in case you're curious about any of this stuff. It'll be down there. So the first thing on my list is this mask by Pure Thomas Roth. This is their sulfur therapeutic mask. This is specifically for acne, and I love this thing. I use it regularly, which for me, I don't really have too many masks that I use super regularly that I like. It's like part of my routine. This is part of my routine. I use it every like 3 or 4 days, and it just really helps to smooth out my skin, keep my acne at bay. And I've just noticed a huge difference in my skin since I started using this. It's not overly drying. It has some aloe in it to kind of help reduce that. It is like a kaolin clay base, I believe, but it has 10% sulfur in it that really just helps to soothe your acne and keep it at bay. And it just works really, really well. It does smell a little funky, and it does make like your towels smell a little funky when you go to like, if you get any of it on a towel or anything like that. But it works so well that I don't really mind that. And I've just been using it a ton. I'm almost through my first one already. And I think it's probably been like 2 or 3 months since I bought it. I just placed an order for another one because I could tell I'm close to the end and I don't want to be without it. So that's how much I've loved this mask. All right, the next thing is a sunscreen, and this is the Kinship Self-Reflect Probiotic Sunscreen. This is a mineral sunscreen, but it's a tinted one, and I love this sunscreen. It is a little bit more expensive than what I tend to like to spend on sunscreens, but I've just noticed that there aren't a lot of good tinted mineral sunscreens in a price range that I would prefer them to be in. Usually I spend under $10 on a mineral sunscreen from like Neutrogena or Aveeno, but they aren't tinted, so they leave a pretty harsh white cast that can take some time to get rid of and rub into your skin. So for days that I want to like quickly get my skincare on and kind of get out the door and not have to worry about having a white cast, this is great. It's $25. It works super well. It's kind of got a grayish hue to it, but it works really well with my skin tone. I don't know if you have a much darker skin tone, if this is going to work super well for you or not. I don't know, but I personally love it. I think it works really well. It doesn't break me out. And I love that it's a fully mineral sunscreen. My sensitive skin does not always do well with chemical sunscreens. Depending on the one, it can work, but I just prefer a mineral sunscreen. I think it works better for my skin, and I tend not to have issues with them. So I kind of stay with that mineral sunscreen, and this one is a great one. Like I said, I wish it was like a slightly cheaper price point, but I will keep buying it for now because I love it that much, and it has other good skincare ingredients in it, and I just love this sunscreen. All right, the next thing is a cleansing oil. This is by Klairs. It's their, let me look up the exact name of it. So this is their Gentle Black Deep Cleansing Oil, and I went through a whole journey. I tried a whole bunch of cleansing oils. I'll leave that video up in the corner down below in case you're curious. And this was one of my top favorites. I actually put the Neutrogena one above this, but for the whole year, I don't know, the Klairs one just really stands out in my mind, and I really, really enjoy it. I love the texture of it. It's a little bit thicker of an oil. It emulsifies into this really thick, creamy, milky cleanser sort of thing that I love. And it just felt so good on my skin. It really worked well for my sensitive skin. It got everything off my skin, whether it was like a full face of makeup or just some mineral sunscreen that I need to get off and cut through the grease and grime of the day. It just worked really well and I just loved it. It smelled really good. And it was just a really solid oil cleanser. Again, it's a little bit on the expensive side, but I've noticed that a lot of cleansing oils are kind of on the expensive side. But this one I thought was a really good price and it worked really well. And I'm gonna keep trying other cleansing oils, but if I wasn't, this probably be the one I would go back to. And I just love this one. It's 23 bucks and I just think it's a really solid, decent cleansing oil. All right, the next skincare item that I love this year was the Ordinary's Azelaic Acid 10% Suspension. This stuff is amazing. If you have acne and really dry, sensitive skin, and maybe salicylic acid's too harsh for you and benzoyl peroxide dries you out or whatever, azelaic acid might be something for you to check out. And it's worked really well for my skin. It's just, I don't know how to explain how amazing it is. It works really well. I use it every single day. I don't have any extra dryness or any peeling or anything like that. No irritation. It doesn't sting when you put it on or anything like that. It just works really well to help prevent acne and lessen the redness. I love this format of kind of that suspension cream sort of thing. It kind of gives me a little bit of extra moisture, another layer of moisture on my skin that my dry skin needs. And it just works really well. I think they formulated it really well. I like that it's just the azelaic acid and doesn't have anything else in it. So I don't have to worry about, mixing ingredients with it, because azelaic acid tends to play nicely with a lot of things, but a lot of other azelaic acids have other ingredients in them that don't always play well with other things. So I like that it's simple, it's affordable, it's under 10 bucks, it's so easy to find. I know they carry it obviously at Ulta's, that's where I usually get it from. It's in stores a lot. I know Sephora has it as well. I don't know if Sephora's are in store. They're really easy to find and I just love azelaic acid. It's probably one of my new favorite skincare ingredients along with sulfur. I just think it's amazing and it works super well for my acne. All right, the last kind of like skincare thing is a tool. And if you've been with me for a while, you've seen my journey through my Foreo Luna Play to my Foreo Luna Mini 2. And my Foreo Luna Mini 2 is my favorite. It works so well. So basically what happened, I'll give you like a short version. I'll leave links to the full saga down below because it's a couple videos long, but I had a Foreo Luna Play, which is the one with the batteries in it. It's not a rechargeable one, and I loved that for a very long time. The batteries, it lasted me quite a while, but then when I went to go change them, it stopped working super well, and I realized that when I re-screwed in the bottom plate, I had cracked the bottom plate, water got into the battery compartment, and basically it died. And they don't do warranties on the Foreo Luna Play Plus. I think it's the Foreo Luna Play Plus. I don't know exactly what it is anymore. But because you have to change the batteries, they don't do a warranty on it. So I couldn't like get a new one or anything. So I decided to bite the bullet because I loved my Play Plus so much to get the Foreo Luna Mini 2, which is the smaller size of the rechargeable one. And I love it. It's so good. It works just as well, if not better, because it has different vibration levels on it. It's rechargeable. I've charged it a couple times now with no issues. It works so well. And I just love my Foreo. I use it morning and night with a really gentle cleanser like my CeraVe hydrating cleanser, and it just works really well to cleanse my skin and to kind of help, again, fight that acne. I don't think it's too harsh on my skin. It doesn't leave my skin feeling like dry or like I've over exfoliated it or anything like that. I just think it works really well to cleanse the skin, and I just really love using it. It's kind of that, it has little timers, so you do 30 seconds in different zones on your face. And it's just a nice like 2 minutes of calm to kind of cleanse my face and get everything off. And I just think it works really well. I know there are other cleansing tools out there, but I like the Foreo because it's a great price. I like that it's small and compact. It's really easy to travel with and it charges so well. And I would say if you know for sure you want one, I would just go for the Luna Mini 2. If you're on the fence and you just want to kind of see how they work, a Play Plus is a great place to start. Just know that it could break when you go to change the batteries, and maybe just be careful of that. Or, you know, I don't know how to prevent it because obviously it did not work for me, but it is amazing. I love Foreo in general, and I really love my Luna Mini 2. All right, I have one body product, and this was actually from the year before, I think, as well, but I still love this year. This is the Tan Luxe, the Gradual. And what I like about this, it smells amazing. It smells so good. I love the texture of it. It's a really thin, kind of liquidy texture. I love that you can mix it in with your own moisturizer, and I love the gradual tanning effect it has. I think it gives you a really natural color in a really good amount of time, and it doesn't make you look orange. It doesn't, you know, leave any weird patching or anything. And I just really love it. I love it to use it in multiple different ways. Obviously, just to get like a light tan, just a gradual building tan. It's a great thing just to use on its own. But I also love it to extend my self tanner. So like if I am going on vacation or something and I put on my Lemieux tan, I will use this for like the days after to extend my self tan, and I think it works really, really well in that way because it's such a good color. It just helps to kind of keep your tan looking nicer longer, and it also just moisturizes, which helps obviously extend your self tanner as well. So I think it's just a really nice product. It is a little bit more expensive for a gradual tanner, but the color and the application make it so easy and so worth it that I really love it. I used it a lot this summer as well. I just think it's a really nice product. It smells amazing, and yeah, I just really loved it this year. All right, and then I have a couple beauty products. So the first one is this Laura Mercier Shadow Stick, specifically in this gold color. I have a couple other colors, but I love, love, love this gold color. I use it a ton in the summer on my eyelids, and it's just a perfect kind of shimmery summer look for me. It's super easy to apply. They blend out really easily. I wouldn't recommend blending them with a brush because they can blend away a little bit, but I would like to just draw it on my eyelid and then use my finger to tap it out, and I think it worked really well that way, and it just gave a really pretty look to the eye. I would kind of like get a bronzer or something and put the bronzer on my crease and then just use that. It was a really quick, simple, easy eyeshadow look. Again, these are kind of on the expensive side, but they work super well. That I think they're worth it. And I think if there's a color that you really love and you would know you would love a lot, I would go for it. They're also great to travel with. They're just super convenient. You don't have to worry about them breaking too much because they're just like in a tube and they're a creamy eyeshadow. I just think they work really well, and I just love this gold color specifically. All right, the next couple things are both primers. The first one is the Becca Backlight Primer. So I got this during one of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty sale, which I love their 21 Days of Beauty sale. I can't wait for the next one. But this is one of those things that's on there a lot of the time for the 21 Days of Beauty, and it's usually half off, which makes it a really great price for a really great primer. It just works super well to give you this beautiful kind of luminous lit from within sort of look without being glittery or chunky or anything like that. It just kind of goes on and feels moisturizing, but also just gives you a beautiful glow. I actually have it on my skin today, and it does come through my foundation a little bit, and it is a beautiful base, especially if you like sheer lighter coverage foundations like I do. I tend to go for a BB cream or something really lightweight. It's a great base for that because it kind of just gives you a beautiful glow. Like I said, it doesn't fill in your pores or anything, so I like to combine it with the next primer I'm going to talk about. But it's just a great first layer, especially if you're just in a hurry and you want something quick and easy. You don't have to think about it too much. I just give it a couple pumps and blend it on my face, and it looks beautiful. And I just have used a lot of this primer. I don't think I've had that long, and I'm like almost half gone. And the packaging is beautiful too. The glass bottle is super pretty, and I just really love this primer. And I also love it with this next primer. This is the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Base Primer. I love this pore filling primer. So I used to be all about the Porefessional, like who hasn't been, you know, it's kind of like a cult favorite and it works really well for a reason. But I bought this again, I think during the 21 Days of Beauty sale. I bought the travel size and I have been loving it. It's so nice. It's a really nice kind of moussey texture. It's a little bit lighter than the Professional, but it still works really well to fill in your pores and kind of smooth out whatever areas you need it to. So I tend to put it down straight in the middle of my face where I have like a little bit more pores and stuff, and things tend to like sink in there a little bit more. And it just really kind of fills it all in and smooths everything out and just makes a great base layer for my foundation. I would say be careful if you don't use a pore filling primer every day. I might not go for the full size one because it does tend to dry out if you don't use it up. But if you use a pore filling primer every day, this might be a great one to try. It's a little bit lighter weight. It doesn't clog my pores or anything like that, but it just works really well on my skin, and I just love the effect it has underneath other primers and other makeup. I just think it like works really well. And like I said, I don't have very big pores or like tons of problems with that, but it just works to kind of help smooth what I do have out. So I really love it. I think it's a great primer. All right, the last thing in my beauty section, it's actually two products, but they're in the same line, so I'm gonna count them together, is the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush and Bronzer Duos. I have Warm Honey for the blush and Suntan Bronze for the bronzer. Again, I bought these during the 21 Days of Beauty sale, and I am so glad I did. If you can find colors that work for you, I think these are gorgeous. I have them on my face today. They are my favorite blush and bronzers. If you've watched any of my beauty videos this year, you know that I've used them constantly. They're so beautiful. They give me the perfect kind of summer glow, but as you can tell, in the middle of winter, my skin still looks great with them on. They can definitely be pigmented, so I'd use, a light hand if you're starting out with them, but they blend really well and they just look so beautiful on the skin. I love glowy, dewy skin. It's just what I like, and these are perfect because I kind of dip my brush in both the matte side and the shimmery side, the glowy side. Just kind of mix them together and put it on my face, and I think it works out so well. It just gives me a beautiful glow, and I just think they look great on my skin. They're so beautiful. I've used them so much this year, and there's a reason. I just think they're so beautiful. I love the matte side, and the like glowy side is perfect. It's not shimmery, it's not glittery or anything like that, but it's just a really beautiful glow to the skin that I love, and I can't get enough of them. Every time I go to do my makeup, I grab them and I realize I use them so much, but they're so good and I can't stop for a reason. They're just my favorite, and I think they look beautiful on the skin. I could go on forever about them because I love them so much. Out of all the stuff I've talked about, these might be my absolute favorite things of the whole year. I just love them so much. And blush and bronzer are one of those things that I just love a ton. And these ones are just my favorite. I just love them so much. All right, let's move on to a little bit of fashion. I have a few things kind of all over in terms of temperature and stuff like that. So the first thing is for the cold weather, and this is my Sam Edelman faux shearling moto jacket. I got this during the Nordstrom. You can tell a theme here, by the way. I love a sale. I got this during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Oh, and I'm so glad I did. We just moved to Colorado, if you did not know, where it is cold and snowy. Like today, we got snow. And so I wanted a warm jacket that was kind of between my puffy jacket and my really nice wool long jacket. And I kind of wanted something in between that would still keep me warm but look cute with just like a pair of jeans. And so I found this jacket and I love it. It's so warm and cozy. It's oversized. It fits my sweaters underneath it, but it just looks so good with all my outfits. It's just like the perfect coat. It's so warm. And I just love the brown color. It's the perfect in-between kind of coat like I described. And I've worn it out when it has snowed and when it's really cold, and it works really well. It's really nice and warm. The faux shearling goes throughout the whole coat, so it's not like, some jackets just have the shearling on the neck and maybe like in the center, but then it doesn't have any in the arms, and so your arms are freezing. That is not the case. The shearling goes throughout the whole thing, so you're super nice and warm and cozy, and I just love this jacket. I think it's so cute. and it is a little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it. It's a good like investment piece and I love it. So the next thing are these Articles of Society tank tops. They're kind of this split neck thing going on that I love. Again, I bought these during the Nordstrom anniversary sale and I just think they're so cute. They're the perfect kind of base layering piece, or you can wear them on your own. I wore them a lot on their own in the summer and I just think they are so cute. They kind of just take that basic ribbed tank top look to the next level. So it's casual and cute, just like a little bit elevated. It's like so comfortable, but also really like cute and out and like chic, a little bit like, you know, more on trend. And I think it just is so beautiful. I love them. So I have it in gray and black and I wear them all the time underneath, you know, sweaters or button downs or whatever on their own. Like I said, I just think they're really cute and I've worn the crap out of them this year and I love them. All right, the next things are a little bit newer to me, but I have loved these so far. These are these Mark Fisher faux shearling boots. They're kind of like combat boots sort of things, or hiking boots that are super on trend. But I love these ones because they have a really nice thick base. So they're great to walk around in the snow. I actually wore them when we were in Vail last and they were great in the snow. They worked so well. They kept my feet super warm, but they were also so comfortable. I walked around all day in Vail in these, like 5-6 miles a day, and they were so comfortable. I didn't get any blisters. I didn't get any rubbing. They were just so comfortable and they look super cute. I just think they're just the perfect kind of outdoor boot that you want to look cute. Maybe you're walking around town, but it has snowed. I think these are perfect. They are suede. So I bought some suede protector to kind of make them waterproof. So I could wear them around in the snow, and it worked really well. I didn't have any problems. They still look really nice after a full weekend, like I said, of walking in Vail. And through the snow and stuff, they still look super nice. I think I got them on sale once again from DSW, but they weren't that expensive to begin with. I think they were like 90 bucks, maybe just under 100, but totally worth it. So comfortable. And I've seen boots like these before that are way more expensive. So I think that's a great price. They also come in black. I just like the brown. I just think they're really cute and I have been loving them. And I plan on taking them on our next trip to Vail, and whenever we can go out into town again, these just be the perfect like casual shoe, but they just look super cute. So I love them. Going complete 180 from there, I have a bikini that I love, and this is Hollister bikini that I wore all summer long. I actually took it to Vail with us as well to sit in the hot tub at our pool at our hotel, and it is just so cute. I love the cheetah print. I love the bandeau sort of top. And then I bought 2 bottoms for it. I bought a high-waisted bottom and just like a regular bikini bottom. Both are super cute. They fit really well. They weren't super expensive, which I was very pleased with. And I just like forgot that Hollister sold really nice, cute bikinis. And this one's so nice and I've gotten so much use out of it. Like I said, I literally wore it all summer. It was so comfortable and I just love it. The bottoms are kind of small, so if you want to cover your full bottom, these might not be the ones for you, but if that doesn't bother you, they're so cute and I love them so much. And I know they come in other patterns and stuff too. I just really like the cheetah print and I think it's super cute. All right, the last 2 things are both from Free People. The first one is this crop top. This is the Good Karma crop. And ever since I bought this, I have been wearing it constantly. I actually have it on underneath the sweater. It is so comfortable. It is so cute. And I just love this crop top. I've been wearing it as like a bra, basically, and a crop top. I don't have very big boobs, so it works for me. I think if you had bigger boobs, it might not hold you as well as you want it to. And it's definitely not for like high impact activities. Like I wouldn't wear it running. I wouldn't wear it if I was doing like a HIIT or anything like that. But for like lounging around or doing yoga or, you know, lifting weights, it works great. So comfortable. Like I said, it's super cute. And I've just been obsessed with it. My husband's like, are you gonna take that off? I'm like, no, I washed it. It's clean. I'm gonna keep wearing it. It's so comfy. And like I said, it washed really well. So I just love it. I think it's amazing. All right, and then the last fashion thing is again from Free People. And this is the Talk to Me set. I got this for my birthday and I wore it so much in the summer. It's so cute. So it's these wide leg, really comfortable cotton sort of pants. Well, they have a little bit of spandex in them because they're a little bit stretchy, but they're so cute. They look so chic, and I just love them. I love that they're comfortable but yet look really cute. And then it came with this really cute white crop top that kind of crisscrosses in the back, and it's just so cute and comfortable together. And it just looks really nice. Like, I can be super comfortable and also look super cute. That's my goal in life. Like, that's what I want out of clothes. And this fits that bill. And I love that it's a set, but I can wear it separately. I've definitely worn the pants with a different top or the top with something else. I just think it's super cute and comfortable, and I love it. Hopefully they still have it on their website. I know it comes in another color, but I love the brown pants with the white top. I just think it's really cute. All right, so let's move on to my lifestyle favorites. So I just have a few lifestyle favorites. The first one is Kindle Unlimited. So if you have an iPad or a Kindle or something and you like to read a lot, like you read at least 2 books a month, you might want to look into Kindle Unlimited. So it's a subscription through Amazon, obviously. You pay $9.99 a month, and they have a huge library of books, and you can read as many books as you want. That's it. That's how it works. So basically you can get up to 10 books at a time, but then you can return those books and get 10 more or whatever. So, I mean, when the pandemic first started, I was reading a book every other day for $9.99 a month. And like most of the books I was reading were, you know, $6, $7, $8. So if I read 2 of those a month, I already paid for my subscription, and I was definitely reading more books than that a month. And it made sense to do it because I didn't want to spend, you know, $50 or $60 on books when I could spend $9.99 a month and get as many as I want. Now, they don't have everything on there, especially like new releases and stuff, but they definitely have a really good selection. So if you're someone like me who, like, I love romance novels, it's just my guilty pleasure and I enjoy reading them. They have a ton of romance novels on there. They definitely have some good, you know, other books and other categories, but it's just a good program, and I love it. If you read a lot, it's something to look into. So I have really been enjoying my Kindle Unlimited subscription. All right, the next thing on my lifestyle list was the Caldrea Room Spray in Gilded Balsam Birch. This stuff smells so good. I'm obsessed with it. I spray it all over my house when I clean. I use it on my couch, my carpet, just anywhere that needs a little bit of refresh to smell good. This stuff works so well. I don't know about any of the other scents, but the Gilded Balsam Birch just smells so good to me. It's kind of this richer scent. It's a little bit more musky, but that's what we like in our house. And I am just obsessed with this stuff. I know you can find it on Amazon. I usually get it through Grove, which I haven't been having the greatest experience with Grove lately, so I don't know how much longer I'll use Grove. But yeah, it's just an amazing room spray. It smells so good. I highly recommend it. I might try other scents like in the summer, but the Gilded Balsam Birch just smells good all year round, and I am obsessed, and it's just so good. I love the Caldrea room spray. All right, the next thing is this speaker from JBL. This is the Flip 5. We bought it in the summer because we wanted to be able to sit outside and listen to music and have like a portable speaker with us instead of like doing it from our phone. And this works so well. It's super small. It charges really easily. The charge lasts for a really long time, and it has a great sound quality. It just works so well, really easy to connect to, and you can actually get multiple of them and get like a surround sound thing going. But one is definitely plenty if you just want it for like your backyard or something. It works really well, and the price is great. It wasn't super expensive. Yeah, we just really enjoyed it. We used it a ton in the summer. I'm sure we will use it again a ton, you know, when summer comes around again. I'm sure we'd use it inside too, but we have Sonos in our house, so we tend to use those as speakers instead. But it is just a really great portable speaker. It's also waterproof, so that's awesome. And it's just really nice. I just really enjoy it. We used it a ton. All right, the last lifestyle thing is a little bit newer to us, but we have been loving it here in Colorado, and this is the Homedic Humidifier. So Colorado, where we live, basically is a desert, and it is so dry here. There's like no humidity. And so when we first got here, we were both like so dried out. our throats, our noses, my skin, everything was just so dry. So we decided to get a humidifier from Lowe's, and this one has just been a great one. It works really well. It's a decent size, and it works really well. We put it in our bedroom, and it definitely humidifies our whole bedroom, and I just love it. If you live somewhere dry, or maybe you know you're having dry throat issues and stuff like that, a humidifier might help you, and I have just been loving it. It's also been great for my skin, and this was a really good one. It wasn't super expensive. It was easy to find at Lowe's, and we've just been really enjoying it. I put it on every night, and if I don't, we can tell the difference when we wake up, and we just love it. So it's a really good humidifier. All right, the next category, my last category, is my travel favorites. So I only have 3 because obviously we didn't travel a lot. And one I think was a favorite last year. And if we go this year, I'm sure it'll be a favorite next year. And that's Disney. So if you guys don't know, we were living in Georgia, and we had Disney annual passes before the pandemic started. The last time we went was over Valentine's Day weekend, and we had so much fun. I just love Disney so much. Hopefully when the pandemic kind of starts to get better and winds down a little bit, hopefully we can make a trip back there. I just love going to Disney World. I think it's so much fun. And if you haven't been, like if you went as a child and maybe you haven't been as an adult, I recommend going back as an adult. Super fun. If you like to drink, not like, like that, but anyway, if you like to, have a drink occasionally, it's a really fun place to go because you can kind of walk around, have a drink, and relax. And if you like roller coasters, it's fun. I don't know, Disney is just so fun as an adult, and I just love it. And I'm really glad we got to go in the beginning of the year. I'm sad we didn't get to go anymore after that, but I'm sure we'll be back soon because we love it so much. As you can tell by my intro and my outro, we just love Disney. It's so much fun. We have some great memories from Disney. All right, my next travel favorite was our Colorado road trip / Colorado in general. So like I said, we moved to Colorado. We actually drove from Georgia to Colorado. It was a fun road trip. Kansas was a little boring, but so far we have been loving Colorado. It's beautiful. We live in Colorado Springs, so we're literally like right in the base of the mountain, right near the Front Range. And it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful place. It's so interesting. There's so much to do outside, so much to see, and we just have been loving Colorado. So it's definitely a favorite from last year, but it's also, I'm so excited to explore in the new year in Colorado. We've just been loving it. My last travel favorite is actually in Colorado, and that's Vail. We went to Vail a few weekends ago, and we should have plans to go back soon, but we loved it. It was so much fun. We went right before Christmas time, and it was just like the Christmas village come to life. It was so beautiful. This really pretty kind of German sort of style town just in the mountains. It was so pretty. It snowed the whole time we were there. Great restaurants, great shops, and just super fun. It was also super dog friendly. If you see my dog Tahoe back there, we took him with us. We tend to take him with us on our road trips. He's just a good travel buddy, and he does really well in the car and in hotels and stuff, so he tends to come with us. And it was such a dog-friendly place. We were able to take him with us like through Vail Village and stuff, and he loved it, and it was just so much fun, and I'm so excited to go back. And yeah, Vail was definitely one of my travel favorites from this year. Like I said, we didn't get to travel a lot because of the pandemic, but definitely so much fun, and I can't wait to explore more of Colorado this year. All right. Whew, that was a long video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my yearly favorites. If you have some favorites from this year, please share them down below with me. I would love to know any of your favorites in any sort of area. Please let me know what they are and leave me a comment. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to join our little adventure family here. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I'll see you in my next adventure. Bye.